What's up, nerds? I'm the captain. This is Nerd Talk. Hollywood is trying to make Beetlejuice the sequel after 36 years. That is correct. Beetlejuice #1 came out in 1988. That's 36 years ago, if you didn't notice. And I bet you didn't, because who doesn't love Beetlejuice? Every Halloween, I watch it religiously. But can they do it? Can they make a sequel 36 years later? I'm going to explain why they can't or can. Because let's be honest, it's not like they haven't tried before. Oh, Beetlejuice. Crap!
The juice is loose.
Hey, baby, I'm back, mate. Nope, not today. So, I guess we're going to have to deal with a little bit of a co-host on this one.
Co-host on what? And what's this over my damn head?
Well, glad you asked. I trapped him in the Winchester whiskey glass. You ain't moving, but you can still talk. Beetlejuice 2. It's off to a good start, the fact that they still got the original cast.
Michael Keaton. Now that's the only one I care about. He's the only original member I care about.
That is true. There is nothing more original than Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. But they also got the OG Ligeland dates. I'm bad with names. But they got the original Dietz family. I'm concerned about this cast placement. Beetlejuice's wife.
Well, it's about time those Hollywood execs got my letter.
Oh, God, no one dates you. Willem Dafoe is also going to be in there with some kind of Wolf Jackson role. The whole Dates family, minus the father. So a little theory is that because Alec Baldwin is not coming back in his role, nor with the wife role, I don't know that actress's name, but neither him or the wife coming back in their role as the ghost, I believe the father figure is going to be the one that dies and is going to be playing the ghost parts. Little theory there. But back to the question at hand. Can they do this?
I could do whatever I want to do.
Seriously, shut up. Yes, they can do this because Beetlejuice is a cult classic. They have fandom beyond belief. Unlike some of the other films they have done. Independence Day did the same thing. 30 years later, they made a sequel and it tanked. The other thing that they did that this one didn't do is they didn't keep as much as the original cast. I think they only kept Jeff Goldblum and the one other character, and that was it. They recast everybody. Again, time and time again, they just keep doing this, where they just take these movies 30 years later and just tank on them. One that I will argue to the ends of the earth that failed: Star Wars. Star Wars Force Awakens. Some people would say that's not 30 years later, but when you consider the fact that Force Awakens was a continuation of the original 1980s trilogy and not the prequels, that's about a 30-year gap. So it is a 30-year gap between a continuation of the storyline. They failed. They may have not failed in the box office. Oh, no way. Force Awakens was a huge smash in the box office. However, it was terrible. Man, was it terrible. So they keep failing in these 30-year gap movies. This is the one area where Hollywood will just keep doing it, and it keeps failing. Ghostbusters is another one where they just remade Ghostbusters, but it was bad, and bad in movie sense and bad in the box office. It just keeps happening. But Beetlejuice could be the difference. It has a larger fan base. It has the mentality of having all the cast members come back. It's got Michael Keaton.
My man.
Yes, Michael Keaton. That's that guy. Yeah, he can say this. And like I said, the fan base is definitely a fixture in that. Just like how Star Wars, it has the fan base. That's why it really did good in the box office, but the movie sucked. So, definitely. I want to know what you guys think. Can Beetlejuice survive?
I'm immortal, of course.
Box office. Or do you think it will tank like all the other ones? I want to hear from you guys. I'm the captain. This is Nerd Talk. Like, follow, subscribe. I gotta find a priest.
What?
Daylight come and me want go home. Me said that, me said that, me said that, me said that, me said that. Oh. Daylight come and me want go home. Work all night on a drink of rum. Daylight come and me want go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and me want go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.